Things from Pal Figs. Today is July 25th, 2025. I'm standing in front of Longue Atypique. Now, again, this would normally translate into LDA, which is the variety that is well known, the French variety that is elongated. And then Atypique translates into something like abnormal or irregular. And so in that sense, this is supposed to be an LDA, a Longue, but it seems to be labeled as something irregular. Not sure how it is irregular. In terms of figs, this is the first fig it ripens. And even though this tree is actually younger than most, I have about 3 LDA trees in a different field. And the main crop is usually smaller in size. Albeit the Breba crop is much bigger in size. The main crop is much smaller in size. But this one is a big fig. And so I would imagine this is over 100 grams. I've just had a vert variety, which is the green variety. This one was also received from Abdel's Eden Land of Figs. It does seem to be somewhat different in terms of the size, in terms of the shape and the color. It seems to have a very, very similar color. The colors here are lighter, and I would imagine this is because of the difference in field. There are 2 degrees in temperature lower in the other field than this one. This one is a small field, but it's a much cooler climate. It has a much higher altitude. And so I usually notice that because temperatures have been increasing recently, the climate has been getting hotter. The figs in the lower field have been reducing in quality. Their quality has been going down in terms of size, and also maybe because of irrigation. We've had problems with water supply, and so we haven't been watering as much as we would normally do. But again, this is LDA Atypique. Now, in terms of the pulp, let's open it, take a look at the pulp. And it's the same, it's a similar color. The color here seems to be light red. I would imagine it's similar to the regular Longue. Well, the LDA that I have in the other field is usually darker. This could be, again, because of climate change, soil difference, irrigation difference, and it could be because these are 2 different varieties. I can't really tell. What I can tell, though, is that they seem to be very similar. In terms of taste, let's give it a bite and see how it fares. And I would say the taste is almost the same. And this one is sweeter than the usual LDA, but it has a heavy, creamy texture. And as I said in my review of LDA, it's very fulfilling. If you're trying to taste a lot of figs, this one for me was the heaviest. It was the most fulfilling. I can't eat many of these. And in that sense, compare that to the LDA Vert that I've just had. That one is a lot lighter. It is, though, one that I would recommend, highly recommend. It's productive, it has 2 crops, and it's early. So, LDA Atypique. Thank you, and have a nice day.